So to do this question, you first need to notice the units that are on your axes, and this might be different depending on which version of the question you have. For my version, these are spaced out by 10 on the horizontal axis, so each grid line corresponds to 10 miles per hour. On the vertical axis, we have 20 and 30, so in between, we have 15 here, 25, and 35, and so on. The first part of this question is asking you to determine how much gas you would use if you traveled 80 miles per hour on a 400-mile trip. So to do this, you would first locate 80 miles on the graph, which is about miles per hour for the speed. And then we would go across. We would estimate that this value is about 24. So what this means is that at a speed of 80 miles per hour, you would use about 24 miles per gallon. But that's not the answer for this question, because you weren't asked for the fuel economy, you were just asked for the raw amount that you would use. So if you drove at, if you had a fuel efficiency of 24 miles per gallon and you drove 400 miles, how much gas would you use in gallons? And that would be your answer for this. Now to do part B, this is very similar. So there's some steps you would do here. So step 1, you would determine the miles per gallon at 60 miles per hour, just like we did for part A. Same thing, but then at 70. And then you would do the same thing we did in A. You would determine the amount that you used for 600 miles at 60 mpg. You can then do the same thing at 70 miles per gallon, and then the last step I'll leave to you is to make your conclusion based on this information that you calculated. And again, watch out for the units you're entering gallons here, not miles per gallon or miles. And the last part of this, a little bit easier. If you look at the graph, what is the most fuel efficient speed to travel? Well, we can see that if you drive at a low rate of speed, you have a low MPG, and if you drive at a high rate of speed, you also have a low MPG. So the question would be approximately where would you have the highest amount?